Well, of course, I always love having my tracks pressed on vinyl because I mean it's an actual physical item that people are gonna be receiving at their homes or buying from someone, and they're gonna have it on a shelf and they're gonna play it sometimes. And I think it means much more in our age than like the millions and millions of tracks that get released throughout 1 week. And there's so much noise, and it's hard.
I was producing and playing digital for many years until a couple of years ago. So I came back to the vinyl thing just because of maybe I was a little bit bored, a little bit tired of all the digital world, including also the marketing related to it, because it's a completely different market. Not just the music is different, it's also the way you promote yourself, the way promoters promote you when you have to play is completely different. So I was a little bit tired, a little bit bored. That's why I moved again on vinyl, on the analog sound, and of course it's also affecting 100% my own production. So we always need something new to motivate ourselves to produce new music and to feel happy about what we are doing.
Well, basically, I'd say like vinyls, it got to me a very young stage in my life. I was maybe 12 or 13-year-old when my father showed me his old collection of records, and I was already very interested by music by then. And seeing this object, it's always the first time you touch a record, it's a bit wow, and you see it, but it was like very nice covers also from back in the days. Nowadays maybe they're a bit more minimalistic, especially in the electronic music. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So you see this super nice object, and also a bit later you realize, wow, I'm actually touching music, which is a very special sensation, because music is technically it's a sound, it's a frequency. We don't think it's a tangible thing, but so the aspect of touching a vinyl and being able to say I own a piece of this is great. You don't own the music, obviously. You own the physical representation of the talent of someone that created this piece of wax.
An actual physical item that people are gonna be receiving at their homes or buying from someone, and they're gonna have it on a shelf and they're gonna play it sometimes. And I think it means much more in our age than like the millions and millions of tracks that get released throughout 1 week. And there's so much noise, and it's hard to find original things, I think, and it's hard to give meaning to something you just download and put on your USB, and it's completely replaceable.
For me, the records, the relation I have with them, every day I create concepts. So it's like a way to let my creativity on one side and to offer it to people who will make their music. It's like I create concepts and I call the people like, hey, come on, send me songs. Let's release here and release there.
When we were thinking about doing a vinyl release, much more than just wanting to say we have a vinyl out, it started more from the concept and the vibe that we felt. That was not only reflected in how people interacted, but it was really reflected in the music. I've come here quite often. I live very close, so I tend to pop in on Friday and Saturdays, and I just listen to the music. Might like it, might not like it, but it's such a variety that across the artists that we chose, we tried to capture a little bit of what we've appreciated and captured in these years that we've worked with Buena Onda.